Hi, I'm Ben, and I hold an offer to study computer science at St Hugh's College, Oxford. I hope I can talk about my Oxbridge journey in a way that is helpful to you as future applicants looking to embark on the process. I always knew I wanted to study computer science at uni. For a long time now, I've enjoyed exploring topics in computer science through programming and online courses. By deciding my subject area early, I found I had already completed a lot of projects and taken part in many competitions when I started building my personal statement. I compared computer science courses at many universities and took the time to analyse the various modules and electives at each. For computer science, each course seemed to be quite different. I was originally drawn to Oxford over Cambridge because of the option to combine computer science with maths in a joint honours degree, which was not possible at Cambridge. Whilst I eventually decided I would like to focus my time on the computer science side of things, what I learnt about the Oxford course kept me interested in the Oxford system. I really liked the theoretical focus of the course, which incorporated lots of maths, and the ability to choose modules as early as Year 2. Having decided to apply to Oxford, I needed to choose a college to apply to. Initially, I looked around several colleges during half-term, not on an open day. Most colleges are open year-round to prospective undergraduates, and I would encourage others to take this opportunity to visit outside of an open day, since it's only possible to visit one or two colleges on the busy open days. To further shorten my list of colleges, I researched the computer science tutors at each and selected colleges where the tutors shared similar interests to me. Tutors across the university had extremely varied fields of expertise, from computational biology to the forefront of AI. Because they will likely teach you for most of your tutorials, choosing a college where the tutors specialise in a field you're interested in is arguably the most important thing. That said, a major attraction of St Hugh's for me is the fact it offers accommodation for all 3 years on the main college site. Every college is different, and it is something St Hugh's is able to offer because it is situated outside of the busy city centre. I visited again on an open day, which confirmed to me I wanted to apply there specifically. To apply for computer science at Oxford, I needed to take the maths admissions test. While it mostly only covers content in AS level maths, it asks questions in unfamiliar areas and more formal contexts than I was previously used to. As soon as my A-level maths exams were out of the way in lower 6th, I began working through past papers. By starting early and doing at least one past paper a week, I never felt that the process was too intense, and by the time the exam came around, I was much better at tackling problem-solving questions. This also made further maths feel much more straightforward, so it was a worthwhile process in and of itself. In my opinion, this preparation was what really boosted my application. Applicant statistics seem to indicate that the test is the single most important factor, at least for computer science offer holders. Getting an invite to interview was the best feeling, even if the wait for the email was tense. To prepare for the interview, again the most important thing for me was practice. In addition to doing practice interviews with teachers and OEs, I collated a list of possible interview questions from the internet and worked through them by myself or by explaining my working to my parents. I made sure to focus on verbalizing my thought process, which did not feel natural at first. Questions not dissimilar to the ones I had practiced did actually come up in one of my interviews, so practicing as many as possible is definitely worth it. I was interviewed by St Hugh's once and twice by Jesus College. One of the things I liked about the Oxford application process over Cambridge was that applicants are typically interviewed at least twice and by at least 2 colleges. Even though one of my interviews went quite badly, the other 2 were really good and enough to rely on. Each of my interviewers had a different style. One asked many quickfire brain teasers, whereas another asked a single problem that they didn't expect to be solved within the half hour. The format of these made me extremely grateful for the variety of practice interviews I had done. You can never know exactly what style the interview will take, so I encourage you to take up the opportunity to practice with OEs and a couple of different teachers to get used to the styles. Only one short question was about my personal statement, and about a project I'd built, not something I'd read. For STEM subjects in particular, I think it was really important to demonstrate applying knowledge, as well as just reading some books. Reflecting on the process, I think starting early, pursuing independent projects, and preparing thoroughly are the things that gave me the best chance of an offer. At the end of the day, there's a bit of luck involved, but even aside from the offer, I feel I have grown so much from the process, and have become more prepared for my upcoming exams. If you're looking to start this process, I wish you all the best with your applications. It will be a difficult journey for sure, but also an extremely rewarding one, irrespective of the outcome.